Hi, my name's Captain Air Hogs, and I'm going to be your flight instructor in today's video. But before we get started, I want to take a moment to introduce you to the different flight characteristics of the Air Hogs planes, and as well to introduce you to some other items in our Air Hogs line.
Air Hogs.
The Sky Shark was the first plane introduced into the Air Hogs line. And like all Air Hogs, it features the RAID air pressure engine. RAID stands for Revolutionary Air Intake Design. And remember, all Air Hogs fly over 100 yards, the length of a football field.
Air Hogs.
The V-Wing Avenger is an exciting addition to the Air Hogs line. When we set out to design this plane, our goal was to make it really, really fast. And after seeing how fast it really went in the initial time trials, we called it G-Max speed. We also take a lot of pride in the angular design of the engine housing and the wing harness.
Air Hogs.
We're also very excited about the Air Hogs Renegade. Its hyper-sport styling is a result of several new design innovations, such as a much sleeker and thinner lower housing. As well, we've added a new 3-bladed propeller, which makes the Renegade fly much faster. We've even made the tail fin rudder adjustable, allowing you more control over the flight.
Air Hogs.
Air Hogs Road Rippers are among the loudest and fastest air pressure cars in the world and do an amazing 200 miles per hour scale speed. Road Rippers come with the new RAID 2 high torque air pressure engine and are the only ones to feature the spin-out shifter. Shift the spin-out mode for 360-degree turns and back again for power sprints. Road Rippers come with a launch pedal and pump.
Air Hogs.
Just pump it up and watch Air Hogs Hydro Rockets go over 150 feet in the air. Only Air Hogs Hydro Rockets feature the technologically advanced autofill loading system, which automatically refills your rocket with water after every launch. Air Hogs Hydro Rockets also feature state-of-the-art technology so that they can only be launched straight up in the air. And best of all, you're guaranteed to get wet every time.
Air Hogs.
You're about to learn how to assemble and fly your Air Hogs plane. And though I'll be using the Sky Shark as an example, the assembly and flight instructions for the V-Wing Avenger and the Renegade are exactly the same.
Air Hogs.
The most important thing to remember is that Air Hogs are extremely high-performance planes. And during shipping, the wings may move slightly, affecting the flight. So when you get out into the field, it may be necessary to adjust the rear tail wing slightly in order to optimize your flight. If the plane goes up and then stalls before falling, gently bend both flaps on the rear wing down. This will help the plane to level out. If the plane continually flies below altitudes of 15 feet, gently bend both flaps on the rear wings up. This will help the plane to rise. Also, be sure to pump the plane to max so it has enough thrust to lift it into the air. Every Air Hogs package comes complete with a plane, a docking station, stickers, an instruction booklet, and 2 sets each of the main wing and tail wing sections. Do not remove the clear wrapper which holds the fuselage to the wing section.
Air Hogs.
Let's attach the main wing. Unhook the elastic, open the wing harness, and align the holes underneath the main wing with the pegs on the wing harness. Now close the wing harness, hook the elastic band back over it, and hook it on the other side. Now we're ready to attach the tail wing section. Start by removing the backing on the thin strips located on the bottom of the horizontal wing. With the strips facing down, place the horizontal tail wing over the tail wing holder and push down firmly on each side of the wing to ensure that it is on tightly. Next, slide the vertical tail wing into the tail wing holder. The next step is extremely important. Locate the 2 Sky Shark stickers that have a clear flap along the bottom. Remove the first Sky Shark sticker with the clear tail flap and place it on the vertical tail wing. Make sure you cover the tail wing holder with the lower flap of the sticker. Now do the same thing on the other side. If the vertical tail wing is not secure, the wing will fall off and the plane will not fly. Air Hogs is now ready to fly the length of a football field. But remember, you must fly it in a wide open space with lots of grass for soft landings.
Air Hogs.
Now let's attach Air Hogs to the docking station. Holding the plane by the housing, simply push the air hole located underneath the engine gently until the nozzle of the pump. Then push the rear of the plane down into the cradle, and then finish pushing the air hole all the way into the nozzle so that no air leaks out during pumping. Pull the Velcro strap firmly over the engine housing. Place your feet on the base as marked. When pumping, make sure that you push the handle all the way down. Notice that the needle on the gauge will not begin to move until after the first few pumps. Second, you can only read the gauge when you are pushing down on the pump. When you are pulling up, the needle will move back down to 0. It's also very important that you continue pumping until the gauge reads at least minimum.
Air hogs.
Let's learn how to start the rate engine. Simply hold the plane in your throwing hand and flick the propeller firmly in the direction shown by the arrow on the nose cone. The most important thing to remember is that if you spin it too lightly, it may reverse direction and the plane won't fly. The way to test this is that when the propeller is spinning the right way, you can feel the air from the propeller flowing underneath the wings. If you feel air coming out of the front of the propeller, it is turning the wrong way and the plane will not fly. If the propeller is going the wrong way, simply stop it lightly by touching it to the ground. Once the propeller has stopped completely, flick it again firmly in the direction shown by the arrow on the nose cone. Before flying, take a second to check the direction of the wind. Throwing the plane into the wind will help generate lift and get the plane high into the air. The other important thing to remember is that after you start the engine, you must launch the plane within 3 to 4 seconds. Simply toss it and let the rate engine provide the power. Before flying again, take a second to check to make sure that all the wings are straight. If they are bent downwards, be sure to bend them up again so that they are either completely straight or curved slightly upwards. Air hogs are extremely durable and able to withstand difficult crashes. If, however, one of the wings does break, you can simply repair it with a little bit of clear tape or replace it with one of the spare wings included in the package.
Air hogs.
If you have any problems, do not take air hogs back to the store. Simply refer to your instruction booklet or call one of our flight technicians at 1-800-622-8339. So happy flying, and congratulations once again on the loudest, the fastest, and the farthest flying air pressure plane in the world.